I was Faison's inside man at Eurotech from 2011 to 2013.
And David Black worked there at the company from 2011 to 2014.
Oh, so did a lot of other people. Eurotech had approximately 200 security consultants on staff at any given time. These people are basically mercenaries. They would pick up a contract, complete it, move on to another employer. It was quite a fluid situation, actually.
Do you know the person that took over after Faison died?
I don't, but I do know that the initial memory mapping program was both Faison and Helena's project. Maybe an old associate of Faison's didn't want the treatment resurrected.
Maybe. Maybe, yeah.
You know, eliminating Andre, he is one of only 2 people that know the process. Have you checked in with Dr. Cabot? Have there been any attempts on his life?
No, I could do that. I mean, that's a plausible theory.
I'm sorry I can't be of more help. And I'm really looking forward in 2020 to just putting all the events of this year firmly behind me.
Yes, I want that too.
You have something on Peter?
Murder, attempted murder, multiple counts.
What do you know, and how do you know it?
Okay, Bryce Henderson, the guy who broke Shiloh out of jail and claimed that Sam was the one who paid him,
Which I did not.
is the same guy Andre Maddox ID'd for trying to kill him when he first got back to Port Charles. Now, I don't really have a direct link between Bryce and Drew's plane going down, but the timing suggests the 2 are related.
And this ties back to Peter. How?
Shiloh, he called me from Pentonville and made it a point of dropping Peter's name.
You don't seem surprised by this, which of course doesn't surprise me at all, since you know that Peter visited Shiloh multiple times in Pentonville. Once it was twice in one day.
Yeah, and Peter admitted being there for the original memory transfer. He physically delivered Drew and me to that clinic.
Someone tried to kill Andre. Someone did kill Drew, which implies that there's some part of this memory transfer procedure that they wanted to keep hidden.
And this all points to Peter. And on top of everything, Drew and Shiloh were in Afghanistan together.
Now, all of this is circumstantial, yes. But it all leads back to Peter. And now, Bryce Henderson is dead. Lo and behold, now, out of a clear blue sky, here comes freelance assassin David Black, who just happens for no apparent reason to show up at the hospital when Franco is undergoing his procedure. He tries to take out Franco, tries to take out Andre. And who happens to be there to stop him?
Peter.
Bingo. What are the odds that Peter just happens to be loitering outside the OR? Perfect position to spot some suspicious character, unless, of course, he went there to intercept the gunman.
I think Peter set the whole thing up. And then changed his mind. He sent the shooter to the hospital to take care of Franco and Andre, and then thought better of it. And took out the shooter. Now, if you can bring me some evidence to tie all of that together, I'll happily take care of your little parole problem.
Thank you so much for answering my questions.
Of course. May I ask who it was in the department who made the connection between the assassin and myself?
Actually, I discovered it.
And you haven't told the police?
I haven't had time.
Right, well, I'll prepare myself.
For...
I know Sonny Corinthos has eyes and ears of the PCPD, while the Eurotech connection is innocent, of course. If Jason Morgan were to find out about that, God only knows what he would do.
I'm not sure it's necessary to point out the connection. I mean, ultimately, it's not really pertinent to the case, right?
Thank you. I'm trying so hard to get away from my past. And I don't want to be Heinrich ever again.
You're so much more than your father's son. Don't ever forget that.
I won't.